Hello, Wave Country. I'm John Ramsey, and welcome to the Monday edition of Wave 3 Listens Live. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. We've got a great show for you, very informative, and if you have a senior loved one, don't leave that television set. When I think about our list of fears, perhaps heights are one, public speaking, but I think also going broke in a nursing home. Don't go broke in a nursing home.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't do it. Elder Advisors can tell you how to avoid that. With me now is the president, Larry Weiss, and owner-president, want to make sure I get that right. And
El Presidente would be better.
El Presidente,
Thank you,
okay.
gracias.
King.
Yeah, El Conquistador.
Monarch, he's that. And then Denise Ice as well, who is the vice president of Elder Advisors. Okay, let's get started here. Lots of information, lots of great stories today.
It is.
But a little overview, Larry, if you would.
Well, first of all, hello, Kentuckiana. It's a little dreary day, but it's a lot better with the presence of John Ramsey here at Wave 3, Listens Live. First of all, what Elder Advisors does in a nutshell is we help families transition their loved ones from their homes to home health care, assisted living, or to long-term care nursing homes using financial and legal strategies to protect assets so they don't go broke in a nursing home. And it's kind of our common refrain, two things really. Do not prejudge your situation. It's never too late. Never too late. I can't be any clearer than that. Never too late. We have our workshop. Tammy, this is a little early. Okay. Tammy, the producer, is reminding me to remind the viewing audience that we're doing our workshops next Monday at the 4 Points by Sheraton, of course, Tuesday for Indiana. And so we invite people to come out because keep an open mind. There's so much that we can do. Even if someone's in a nursing home paying $7,000 a month, we can protect those assets. And now, John, I need to give a shout out. That's kind of a TV thing. Oh, look at that. There's the people.
Yes.
There's a room full of people eager to learn, and there's a delightful Denise Ice, my business partner, former 10-year Medicaid supervisor with the state of Kentucky. Denise, you look like you know what you're talking about.
I do.
You look like you have a conviction.
Yes.
I'm sorry, but I'm biased. That guy's a beautiful man.
Man, there's just too much Hanson in that room.
I can't believe it's still in the confines of the four squares of that viewing monitor. But come out next Monday and Tuesday and learn, because it's never too late to protect your assets. The reality is there's Steve Langdon, McNeely Stevenson, because earlier on the intro, when I was saying that there's a financial legal component, Steve definitely represents a legal component. Because actually to use the rules to protect your assets, as Steve calls it, special exceptions, you need both a financial, which Denise and I do, and the rest of Elder Advisors, and certainly a legal component, which Steve Langdon and Neely Stevenson does. It is never too late to protect assets. So I need to do my shout out to my amigos, Nelson and Juan Metier. They love you. They're on right now watching your show.
I
they
appreciate
love
that.
John Ramsey.
Thank you.
They love John Ramsey. And also, I have to tell you, can I give a shout out to LMPD today?
Sure.
I'm coming down Broadway, and I'm stopping at Floyd, right? Lights, all of a sudden, sirens and everything, and there's an ambulance, which, of course, we got to, for ambulance. But what was so cool was the LMPD cruisers pulled up in like a vehicular ballet, and they're blocking as a blocking action, like a SWAT tactic. They're blocking that intersection, letting the police go through, letting the ambulance go through. And then when it's done, they turn their lights off and they disappeared. I thought, man, that is cool.
Okay.
Kudos, LMPD. Yeah. Really cool.
Yeah, it makes you feel safer, doesn't it?
I'll tell you what, they're all professional at LMPD. Big fan. Thought it was really cool. Just a block from here, John.
Fantastic.
Block from here.
Before we talk to Denise, though, I do want to talk about, first of all, I was going to say, let's talk about what separates you from the competition, but you really have no competition.
There is none.
No one does what you do.
No. And
I want to talk about your philosophy a little bit, about, how you, to me, there's a lot more than just putting experts in the right position.
Absolutely.
It's also about an overlying philosophy. Tell me about that.
Well, first of all, I think it's no secret. I have a lot of passion. I love what I do. I don't have a job. I don't have a business. I don't have a career. I simply have a passion. I love this. I'm blessed. I've got great people that work with me every day, including Denise, Tim, Suzanne, Elijah, Autumn, and of course the law firm McNeely Stevenson, because it takes a whole team to protect families' assets. Because the other part of that is we take the stress off their shoulders, because this is overwhelming. As a matter of fact, we have a referral that watches Wave 3 right now. And actually, next Monday, when we come back, the day of the workshop, Steve Langdon and Keith Mall, a real estate attorney, are going to be in here. And the theme of Monday's show, I'm not trying to tell you your job, John, but the theme from Monday's show, next Monday, a week from today, is We Saved the Family Farm.
Oh, okay.
How we saved the family farm. Because everybody else is told you'll have to sell the farm, you'll have to sell it, get rid of it. You don't have to do that. We use it the correct way, using the right attorneys, Steve on the estate planning, Keith Mull on the real estate, and we saved the family farm. But we'll talk about that next Monday. But they're a Wave 3 family. They're the ones that love Denise's beautiful voice. And they were actually at a doctor's office, and they saw your show. So that's the family farm. But the gentleman I'm working with right now, he is like a 30-year retired Army veteran, combat veteran. And this man is overwhelmed with the minutia of all this stuff.
Paperwork.
See all this stuff, Kentuckiana? This is nothing. You know, you're required to get like 4 inches of stuff together. He's just overwhelmed. Overwhelmed to get all this stuff done. So we're navigating through that process to do that because, you know, you could be a combat soldier but having bullets thrown at you, but unless you deal with this navigation and paperwork, you're just overwhelmed.
There's so many different layers. You talked about the legal side. Later on, we're going to talk about the real estate side.
Big time.
Denise, your background, though, is essential. What you do is really critical to what Elder Advisors does. Tell us a little bit about your background, Denise.
Well, for almost a decade, I worked at the Medicaid office in the nursing home department, long-term care, and I was a supervisor in that department and would determine if someone was eligible for benefits. And I can go and tell you that 9 out of 10 times I gave people bad news. I was not someone they liked to see, and they did not like me when they left because I was telling them they had to lose everything they had worked their entire life for to just get a little bit of help to pay an $8,000 or more nursing home bill.
So I could see why the possibility of working with Larry and changing that story would be, because you're someone obviously compassionate, you care about people.
Definitely.
So you wanted to change that. Have you been able to accomplish that with Elder
without a
Advisors?
doubt. Yeah, now I'm on the other side of the desk. You know, there's a lot of helpful hints I can give people that I could never tell them before. You are not allowed to give any type of financial advice. I could not even throw people a lifeline and say, hey, you can call Larry Weiss with Elder Advisors. He can help you. I could not even say that. I just had to tell them what they had to do, which was you have to have less than $2,000 to your name and all of your assets to qualify for any type of help in a nursing home.
All right, it's about protecting your assets and peace of mind, and you can have both with Elder Advisors. Okay, so before we go to the break here, Larry, coming up, we're gonna tell some real life stories.
We are going to talk about some more stories, but first, Tammy, don't forget to say hi to Grandma in Alabama. Hi, Grandma, Alabama.
I want to say hi to my Grandma Jean Sizemore. She's in town from Enterprise, Alabama.
Roll Tide. Roll Tide.
And this is her first time being able to watch us on Listens Live. So, hi, Mama.
I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Well, I bet you she just loves it when you walk in her room, right?
Roll Tide.
Okay, there you go. He knows how to work a room. All right, so coming up here, yes, we do have some stories, and the phone lines are open, 571-5263. If you have questions about this, and of course you probably do, that's a huge fear. Don't go broke in a nursing home. Elder Advisors, we have all the expertise right here. We'll be right back on Wave 3 Listens Live.